Hey everyone, Green Bay Greg here with a continuation of the 7-part video series on how do you send out cards to revolutionize your real estate business. Real excited today to talk to you about what I'm doing when it comes to using the campaign feature of send out cards. Currently in my marketplace, I'm actually sending out expired listing campaigns. I'm sure a lot of you have probably thought of sending out expired stuff, trying to get more listings through expired marketing. The nice thing with send out cards is you can automate a lot of the process, and you can take a lot of the busy work out of the equation. And to send a postcard is 28 cents for the mailing part of it. It's a total of 59 cents. So it's really an inexpensive way to reach people through direct mail over a time period of anywhere from 2 months to 3 months, depending on how long you want or how aggressive you want to be with campaigns. But I'm excited to show you kind of what we can do with campaigns. I'm going to show you one of the campaigns that we use, kind of talk about the results that we've had with that campaign. But what I'm going to start by doing is showing you how easy it is to send or set up somebody on a campaign. There's two different ways we can do that. We can either go to the Add New Contact area, and right away when you're adding a new contact, you actually have the capability of assigning a campaign to them. So let's say we've got George Jetson, good old buddy from back in the day, Jetson Way, Green Bay. Alright, and we've got all of this basic information in. There's two ways, like I said before, that you can set and start a campaign. We can go up here to this where it says Send Campaign up at the top. The one that I use the most is the 1A campaign. And I click on that. You hit Send Campaign once, and you hit the Save button. And automatically takes you into validating that campaign. It'll tell you the cost of the full campaign. So it says here, sending the campaign will use 7 points. Each point, if you own the system as a wholesale user or as an entrepreneur user, points are 31 cents a piece. If you're a retail user, I believe they're 50 to 59 cents a piece. So you can see if you're going to be a volume user like myself, or anyone that's going to be sending a lot of cards, should purchase the wholesale system, or even entrepreneur. But we're going to touch more on that in the 7th video of how to actually purchase send out cards. What are your options? And we'll actually go into detail on that. But as you can see, it's like a total, I think it was $4.12 for me to send 7 postcards over the course of 2.5 months. So we were able to just go into Add New Contact, and you can go into the tax records and pull up people's actual mailing address and type it in right away. Hit Assign Campaign. Boom, you're done. 7 postcards with the click of a button. Pretty sweet. The other thing you can do is go into Contact Manager. Let's go find myself right here. And what I'm going to do here is the exact same concept as before. Everything about the system is super, super simple. Anyone can do this. Anyone. You just click, bring it down, pick the one you want, hit Send Campaign, then hit Save. It'll calculate, you approve it, good to go. 7 cards. So you're probably wondering, well, what is it about sending expired marketing that that I'm doing to actually get decent results? And just like anyone, I measure rate of return on everything that I do, and rate return on an investment on everything I do. So the last set of data that we've looked at in the Manitowoc market is we sent out 153 expired campaigns. This is, of course, over the course of a 3-month span. We sent out 153 campaigns. We got 16 phone calls, and we actually listed 10 properties. Now those numbers, that's a small scale, and you want to obviously have a bigger data size to test, but we've been changing up the campaigns and trying to find the best one that works. So what I'm going to show you is the one that we've had those results with. And the great thing about this program is if you do purchase the product through Reticulous and us, we'll be able to share those campaigns with you, actually load them into your account, and What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you what we've got going on with the um, 7 campaigns. I loaded them up as images just because it was taking way too long to do that, and the video would have been way too long. So here's the first card. It's a big orange bright light bulb. It says bright idea. Alright. Slow market, not for the Delaire group at Remax. Actually, it's really quite simple. If you're considering selling lots of property, try someone who's selling a lot of properties. You'll see down here that we've got call Greg, start packing. So some real basic branding, nothing out of the ordinary. Number 2, we start to show you that different is good. It's a real neat card, and these cards are extremely high quality. I mean, they hit really nicely. Real basic card, as you can see. I'm not going to sit here and read them all to you. Third card is a basic card. It's saying, hey, you know what? We want to meet with you. We're available to meet with you. What day is good for you? You'd be surprised. That card actually does really good in our tracking. We actually have good success with a basic card just like that. What we have here is where we start to turn up the heat on our expired campaign. This is the 4th card they'll receive. And you can see it's just some crazy guy jumping in the air. But this is one I will oops. We're bombarding your mailbox. Imagine what we do when we get an active buyer on your home. Or an active buyer for your home. We act on it. You should too by contacting us. You can see that the branding's the same. I can send this and share this with you, and you can edit it and make it your own. You can add cards. You can do what you want. It's fully customizable. But like I said, we've tested this campaign. We've done a lot of campaigns, and this is one of the ones we've had better success with. Here's another neat card. We are your key to success. Here's another pretty aggressive, bold marketing technique here. Keys cost $1.04 to duplicate. Duplicate realtors are everywhere. Have you ever seen one like me? You know we don't give up. Call us today. We want to set the image that, hey, we're aggressive. We're not afraid of going outside of the box to make things happen. All right. Was the other agent too fragile with kicking with your home? We kick your home all over the place. This is a picture of a guy, a UPS guy with a fragile box that's all torn up, as you can see here. So kind of funny, kind of basic, but also different than what everybody else is sending. I can tell you what, the thing that we found, because whenever we list an expired listing, we ask right out, hey, what are other people sending anyway? We'd love to be able to see that. And once we have that relationship with them, if they've kept the information, they're happy to give it to you. And what I've found is that we had like 4 different things that in our small marketplace that were being sent to these people. First thing was a big packet of information. We're talking like 30 pages of garbage, puke on me type company information. We're going to put your house on this website. It was stuff that is just burning up trees. And I can tell you what, the consumer, in my opinion, doesn't want 30 pages of garbage. But that was one of the things that we were seeing sent out. Another thing was just a basic letter, and that was it, with some spelling errors, believe it or not. Third thing was a picture of a newspaper ad, and then on the opposite side it talks about how great our newspaper ad is. And this is a smaller community, older community. So newspaper is a little more, it's definitely more wide mainstream in this area than it would be in other parts of the country, as newspapers are going bankrupt and stuff. But and then the last thing was just it was our type material. We were the only ones that would actually send more than one thing to these people out of the group of looking at what other people are sending. They gave up. It was the send one thing and pray the phone's going to ring. And I can tell you what the cycle is that most realtors, what they do is they'll send out one thing, they'll do it like 3-4 times, they'll wait a month and realize, hey, I didn't get any calls. The only way you're ever going to have any success with expired listing marketings is stick to a plan, Stick to a budget, but always religiously do it. It's like any system. You have to create it where you don't stop it. You only stop it when you have enough data to understand that it's not working for you. So no matter what you do, you've got to have a system in place that you're committed to. So um, real excited about the next video. It's my tips and secrets and other unique things that you can do to leverage the powerage of send out cards to get more referrals, build better relationships, and just make more money overall. So real excited to have you along. Thanks for taking the time. It does mean a lot. Thanks.